featherweight set to go 4 rounds, and Ed Darien with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds, and it's in the featherweight division. The referee is Earl Morton. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the red, white, and blue trim trunks. He weighed in at 126.5 pounds. He has 1 win and no losses. From Wilmington, Delaware, ladies and gentlemen, here is Richard Dynamite DeJesus. DeJesus. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 126.5 pounds. He is undefeated in 2 pro bouts with 2 straight knockouts. From Jersey City, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, here is Aruro Gati. Gati.
One half of the Gati brothers. This is Arturo. And we'll see Joe in our feature event up against a pretty tough youngster in Richard DeJesus, who was born in Puerto Rico, lives now in Wilmington, Delaware. His opening fight was down in Washington, D.C., and a lot of people thought he was being tossed into the pile against a very promising youngster, and he wound up beating him.
I think Gati's people took a risk taking this DeJesus. From what I get on him in the scouting report, he fought Cecil Thompson, a very promising amateur star from Washington, D.C. in his pro debut, and he beat him. But Gati can punch.
Oh, Gati's got him in trouble early. Oh, is he firing away?
Came right out. He didn't give him a chance. He nailed him and hurt him.
He got him. He's down. This could be it.
He just beat a guy who's touted as a pretty good fighter. He can punch.
A juggernaut indeed. It certainly did not take Aruro Gati long. 32 seconds of the first round. Lightning Joe Gati, his brother's nickname, of course, Thunder. And we'll see Thunder in our feature fight. But this youngster now 3-0, 19 seconds, his last fight a knockout, 32 seconds. And it appeared he broke DeJesus' nose.
It looks like it. The blood is flowing freely. It looks like there's a good chance with that uppercut, I believe, he nailed at the end after he already had him in trouble. He finished him with an uppercut that I think may have broken the nose, like you said. Gati has a reputation. His last fight was, I'll tell you, he's making a habit of 1-round knockouts. His last fight was a 19-second 1-round knockout. Came out the same way, firing, and he nailed the guy. Did the same thing tonight. He's a good puncher. He's exciting. He's a firecracker.
Kid does this 30, 35 times. He's not going to get any experience. I mean, how many rounds is he going to be able to fight?
Definitely. Eventually, of course.
That was impressive, though.
It was exciting, and that's what you want to see, too, because this isn't an entertainment business. And he was exciting. He entertained the people. This is an example where it was only half a minute, but the people would feel they got their money's worth because of the way he did it. He came out sensationally exciting. Sometimes people would see a 1-round knockout and they wouldn't be satisfied. Not in this case.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of this bout, 32 seconds of the first round, and the winner by a knockout, and still undefeated, Aruro Thunder Gati.
He's only 19 years old.
And let's have a nice
and 3 very impressive fights. And again, against Richard DeJesus, who was so impressive in his professional debut, beating Cecil Thompson in 4 rounds down in Maryland. And again, Thompson, a youngster who is very, very much highly touted coming into his professional career.
Definitely, he had a legitimate guy in there from the scouting reports.
Well, it didn't take very long. Watch Aruro Gati go to work right here. DeJesus wanted to punch with him. He made a mistake.
He nailed DeJesus coming in with a right hand. And then he nailed him again. One thing Gatti does is when he hits you, he keeps punching. He doesn't give you a chance to recover, and that's exactly what happened here. He just kept raining punches.
Big left right there, and that was really it. The fight was over at that point.
He acted like a finisher. When he had him a little hurt, he never gave him a chance to recover. He's missing a lot of punches, but he's still firing. Another guy might get discouraged and go defensive. He keeps firing, knowing that he's got the guy in a position where he can't really fire back too much, so he just keeps throwing until he finally nails him. There's the uppercut we talked about, and a hook with it.
Followed it up with that left hook, and that was it.
And he did what you're supposed to do when you lift a guy up with the uppercut. You lift him up with the uppercut, and then you put the hook on top.
Okay, so an impressive performance by Aruro Gati, who is now 3-0. His brother will follow. Lightning Joe Gatti when we return to Friday Night at the Fights here on Sports Channel.
When sports scream, when arms are sore.